So far on your Monday, we've had a couple light showers here into the afternoon, but the intensity is going to be increasing. The rain will get heavy into the next few hours, even after dark, and that could present a couple of concerns around here. Locally, 1 to 2 inches of rain is what we are expecting, so you want to be careful and watch for some areas where the water can pond on the roadways. Those storm drains, if they are around, there could be a lot of water dripping down into them, and those areas of poor drainage without those drains, that's where we could see some of that begin to flood. Now, temperatures are falling as well. We could see a quick changeover to some very wet snow. Now, what do we mean by wet snow? Well, the ground is wet for one thing. Right now, we're above freezing and temperatures will be into the 30s. It's a very quick transition, and it's not going to be a long period of time for anything to really stick. So from about 4 to 7 in the morning with wet road surfaces, we're not expecting any accumulation on the pavement, but on the grass, yeah, definitely fair game. Here in Charleston, that's the time we expected a changeover. If you head over in the interior parts of southeastern Ohio, Kentucky, they could be seeing the snow for just a little bit longer than us. So accumulations will be very light. No more than the dusting here in those places I talked about, the interior areas, maybe up to 1 to 2 inches with a heavier band of snow. But right now, the rain is the big concern. It is going to be getting more intense here out of Kentucky and the coal fields making its way northeastward. Still dealing with a couple light scattered showers as you head over into Roane and Clay counties, as well as here in Charleston and Kanawha County. But look at all of the moisture down here with this system of low pressure, which really has strengthened within the past few hours, gotten a little bit heavier in terms of the rainfall than what we were expecting last night. And this is a triple point system that's going to continue to make its way north and eastward. That means there's a lot of moisture around for it to use. Now, rainfall, yes, it is a concern here for most of our region that some of these showers that develop could indeed create an issue with the localized flooding. So this is an excessive rainfall chance here. While low, that indicates a localized and not a widespread opportunity. So about 7:30 is when we expect the rain to really increase in intensity here out of the south and the west. Huntington in on the showers. There may be a thunderstorm buried in some of this heavier activity, but you'll notice the colors start to change to the west after midnight. We're still dealing with rain here in Charleston in the 40s at this point in time, but those temperatures are continuing to fall as we head into the late night hours. And about 3 to 4 in the morning, yeah, this is where we see that quick changeover to what we are calling wet snow. It's not going to last for very long in our region, but any of the heavier bands would be the area we would expect for some of this to stick. And if you had a lot of rain earlier tonight, you're probably not going to have a good opportunity for any stickage. So the morning commute should be okay. It will be a rather breezy morning. If you're up on a hilltop, though, a little bit higher elevation than the lower ground, that's where maybe you'll have some issues with an untreated roadway, for say. But here, we should be okay. Sunshine coming out there around 33 degrees, and that's what we're going to be expecting into your Tuesday. So our snowfall totals are not very major. This is more of a nuisance snow event, if you could call it that. 1 to 2 inches there into the interior parts of southeastern Ohio, and just a dusting to an inch here in Charleston, with higher totals into the eastern mountains as the snow showers continue. Valentine's Day there on Wednesday looks really nice, just on the cool side. Chilly conditions with another clipper system coming in the middle of the week.